An interesting way to make money online is to start a membership or directory website. It's got low startup costs, and it really has the potential to generate years of relatively passive income. So I'm sure you've seen hundreds of successful directories online, like job listing directories, directories for hotels, classified ads, travel directories like TripAdvisor, Yelp. That's just a big directory. Airbnb is the same. There's thousands of directories out there. So businesses pay a fee to these directories, sometimes hundreds of dollars a month to be included, as it provides visibility for their businesses. Now, it's actually very easy to set up a directory. There's some out-of-the-box solutions now that you can get set up in literally 10 minutes. We're going to cover that in a second. Now, keep in mind, you don't need to build to the size of Yelp or Airbnb to make money. In fact, a smaller, more localized or niche directory is the best way to start. So why are directories a good business to begin? Firstly, when you start any business, you should always have your exit strategy in mind. So if your plan is to sell your business in a few years, a business that has recurring revenue is always going to sell for more money. Recurring revenue is also the best way to generate income because it eventually builds up. Now, with an online directory, you have businesses that pay you month after month just for a listing. Businesses need to advertise, and they're always looking for ways to find customers. Most businesses today, they have no idea how to promote themselves online. Most don't have the time to learn internet marketing. So if you're able to help them with their online promotions and their client generation and acquisition, they're gladly going to pay you a monthly fee. So let's say you build a directory. You've got 100 business listings that pay you $99 each a month. That's $10,000 a month with almost zero overhead, just your costs for hosting. And you can make additional revenue by selling banner ads on the website. If your online directory gets a lot of traffic, you can charge hundreds of dollars a month for banner ads that just rotate around the site. You've probably seen them on a lot of other websites. Now, most of the out-of-the-box directories, they have these built-in banner ads or just add-ons. That's just a matter of clicking a button and adding your customer's information. You can also add Google AdSense onto your website, so Google will place contextual advertisers on your page. You get paid a portion of the clicks from any of these links. So before you begin, you need to do the research on what niche is underserved. Now, there's some very hyper-competitive markets you may not want to go into when you're first beginning. These are lawyers, hotels, travel, restaurants, doctors, and real estate. And these segments are very competitive, and they're filled with million-dollar companies you'd have to compete against. So not a good place to start. But segments within these markets are possible. So say, for example, instead of a general Airbnb site, what about a local or regional directory? So best places to stay in Columbus, or best lawyers in Maine, or even segmenting by lawyers who handle a specific specialty like fashion law. I don't know offhand if there's enough fashion law people to warrant a directory, but I'm just throwing ideas out there. Now, there's thousands of possible directory topics in hundreds of industries, and more people are searching online all the time. Now, the additional benefit of having a very specific directory is that when you're selling spots, your potential advertisers are much more compelled to advertise. So if I see a general lawyers directory, that really doesn't resonate with me. It's just a lawyers directory, not a big deal. Now, if I see Iowa lawyers who handle medical malpractice, and I'm an Iowa lawyer who handles medical malpractice, that resonates with me. Now, the more specific your directory is, the easier it's going to be to find advertisers. So when you're selling anything, the more specific that information is geared towards your client, the easier life is going to be because it resonates a lot more with them. Now, when you're looking for clients, it's so easy today to find people. You can laser target your ideal clients on LinkedIn. You can just search by their specialty and their location. You can contact them directly, or you can just place ads on LinkedIn. Now, it's a good idea when you first start off to add some free listings, get some reviews. You can pay for some small ads just to incent the initial reviews. You can then start to SEO the pages, and more specific your niche is, again, it's good because it's easier to get indexed by Google. So if you have a directory that has, say, 50 or 60 medical malpractice lawyers in Iowa, Google is going to start to index you as a quality website once your directory starts to get traction. You're going to appear high in these searches, and the businesses are going to see you, and they're actually going to start calling you to be included. The first ones, not so much. You have to go out there and you have to get that business. But once your traction starts, you're going to see inbound calls from people who see the directory. Now, some directories actually charge per lead instead of a monthly fee. That's a lot easier to get clients. Virtually everyone is going to sign on because you're not asking for any upfront money. You'll say, listen, I'll send you leads. You agree upon an amount, and you just do that on a monthly basis. Now, depending on the industry, some leads can sell for as high as $100 or more each. Now, when we started our directory, we used a company that's called Brilliant Directories. It's an out-of-the-box solution. You basically just install it, you set the pricing, and you're ready to go. Customers, they can click to choose their plans. It's all set up out of the box. That includes upgraded listings. They can have front page placement and all sorts of additional upsells. Now, if you have the budget, Brilliant Directories, from what we found, is the easiest way to get set up. And they have thousands of directory owners out there. I'm going to place a link in the description box to Brilliant Directories. You can actually set up a free directory as a demo just to take a test drive. Now, the paid version runs about $145 a month. That includes all your hosting upgrades, security upgrades, and you can have up to 100,000 members. Now, if you lack the budget, there are also WordPress directory options. We found it was just easier to not have to worry about all the add-ons, the hosting, the security, and everything else. Now, once you do get your directory up, you're going to need to do the SEO, the promotions, incent reviews. This is where the work takes place at the front end. But like anything else, it's going to take some effort to make money online or anywhere else. Please like and subscribe. Lots more content to come. Thanks for watching.